be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. Been fired up for this one. The puck is dropped. Let's go. Fires it. Stones him in front.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Capital City's got possession here in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Grabbed along the boards by Rosichka. And that's knocked away by Burek. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Turned aside by the goaltender. Capital City's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Unloads from the blue line. Brings it off the pipe.
Still a scoreless game here, James. A little bit fine shooting and hitting the bar and out. Someone's got to cash in soon.
Oh, and he stops that one. Hammers it. Oh, saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get...
Scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
And that's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace. I love the confidence he had to take this shot, James, but it's because his head was up. He recognized he had the lane, through the traffic jam, and beat the goaltender.
Slovakia's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just try to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. And he takes the pass. Denies him in close.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
But he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Slovakia's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Stops him with a glove. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Slovakia's up 1-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. And he can't hang on after that hit. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Slovakia's got the puck along the wall. Steps into the offensive end. Back to the blue line. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Slovakia's in control of this one so far, Cheryl, wouldn't you say, with a 2-goal lead?
Absolutely, James, and often you don't see this urgency until the end of the game, but they started with it, and as a result, they've got a 2-goal lead.
Takes the shot. Here's a save by Kutarnik. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals, and as my mama used to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Slovakia's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Sends the pass over. Oh, that's a smart heads-up play as he breaks it up with the poke. Lets it go for the back end. Brings the goal off the post.
Capital little cities working hard, but nothing's been going right for them in this game. Another chance off the post, and this is deflating for an entire bench who needs something to get them going.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Slovakia's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. And they continue to apply pressure here. Puck grab by Tarasov. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. He got all of that one. Dano's moving the puck through his own zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Dished on over to Kandari. Gaining momentum up along the side. And he's knocked off the puck there. Sends it over to Panic. Oh, look at this chance. To his teammate. And that one's stopped. Slides the puck across to Boldy. Slovakia's looking to break out of their own end. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Angles it over to Kea. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
The body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if it'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Slovakia's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Here's a short pass to Tatar. Denies him again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself.
Scores! There it is! A power play goal!
Felt like he was running out of room there, James, but he just outweighted the goaltender. It's all about the deep and the cell there and then sliding it by the post. Beauty move.
Slovakia's been the better team here in the late stage of this first period. More shots, more goals. Simple as that. Rosic just won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. And now he moves it quickly to Marinson. Slovakia's got a hold of the puck. Takes the feed from off the boards. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And he takes the feed. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Chance to capitalize here on the power play.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and they're looking to set up.
Gets it out of his own end. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Lays into the body on the play. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Slovakia's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. And they get the puck out. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Poked away in the defensive end. Clearing attempt. Tried to play it off the glass, but that's kept in the zone.
Yeah, trying to quickly get it off the glass and down the ice, but unfortunately it winds up back in their zone, James, and now they're a tired unit, and they got to find a way to retrieve it and get it down again.
Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away.
Zichka's almost out of the box.
Solid short-handed performance there as both teams are now back to even strength.
That power play wasn't very good, James. It's really slow and methodical, an easy read for the PK unit. You got to fight to find something in the middle.
Scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing.
Slovakia's having themselves a game tonight, and we are far from over here, too.
Well, yeah, it's a 200-foot game. It's complete because not only are they putting up some huge numbers on the board, they're also protecting their goaltender on defense, finding a way to have good posture when they need it. And hey, retrieval's everything. When you have the puck, the other team doesn't.
Oh, we got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Capital City's got the puck along the boards. Lets the wrister go. That's gloved by Kahn.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
Slovakia's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Katarnik's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Capital City's gained the line and into the zone. Sends it down low. Bats the puck right out of midair. Blocker save by the goalkeeper.
Levi's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Penalty coming up here.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure. I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They had success on it earlier, James. And listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but you can also pop out below the goal line and present as an option. So multiple variations that can strike.
Both these sides still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Smart read on the play as both centers were tied up on the draw. Scrum ensues along the boards. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Here's a blast! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Moves the pass in front. He scores! What a goal!
This is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area. The puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
Slovakia's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
Takes the feed. Slovakia's on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Tatar. And that's turned aside. Let's get the call.
Well, you can see the pent-up frustration. That's his second penalty of the period. Now he's put his team in a compromised position. Not to mention he's affected their rhythm.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up, impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does, and he makes a nice save.
Blocked aside. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And now that's picked up by the defense. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Oldie's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they win the draw on their own end. Slovakia's got possession here in the offensive zone. One last gas to make something happen on this power play. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. And the puck clears the zone.
10 seconds on the clock.
Takes a shot. Denies him with the pad. Slovakia's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Capital City's got it in their own zone. Moves the puck. Capital City's moving it up the ice. With possession along the wall. Works it across to Bure. What a steal in his own end. Reaches out and uses the stick. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Takes the pass. Capital City's looking to break out. Puck scooped up by Katarnik. Oh, the glove save! Where'd that come from? Slovakia's offense has come to shine here tonight as we look at the score here late in the second. Canardi's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Great read on the block. Answered the call there. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Slovakia's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. Canardi's won the draw. Lets it fly! Stopped by the goaltender. Slovakia's got it in their own zone. On the attack along the boards. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. That opportunity's rejected. Canardi's taking it from his own end. Gets the puck in deep. Slovakia's got the puck. Capital City's scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable. Is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build out that last shift.
Capital City's been outworked all night long, but they finally got something they can push back with now.
Yeah, they got to continue to push as well if they want to give themselves an opportunity to feel like they can get back in this one. And that's going to start with some hard work, the good old intangibles, and the feeling that they can get back in it. It all starts with execution there, James.
Scores! And there's the counterpunch we were looking for, Cheryl, as they answer back.
Well, they answer back and they take the wind or the momentum out of their opponent's sails. This is exactly what they needed to get back on the board and get the momentum shift back in their favor.
Slovakia's firepower in full effect tonight as they continue to dominate late in period number 2.
And this is a collective and cohesive effort as well. And you know in the intermission, there's going to be a lot of chatter and some relaxation laughs in that dressing room because they have this lead, they have this game. They just want to come out and continue to play the way they started it.
Here's a shot! All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Capital City's got to stop giving the puck away, James. I mean, when it's on their stick, it's like a hot potato, and they're throwing it away. And I'm telling you, their opponent has really dominated possession because of it. They've been chasing the game. They got to do something when they get the puck, and they got to be confident with it.
Dismiss that chance. Quick feed to Ruzicka. They go on the attack through center. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he gets in front of that one-timer. Slovakia's on total cruise control early in this third period. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Slides the puck over. Rips it! Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Slovakia's put a lot of shots on net here, and they lead it as a result early in this third period. Capital City's taking possession in their own end. Sends a pass over. And he takes the feed. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Nice zone entry from the middle. Capital City's got the puck. Cardinal stick handling in his own zone. Poked away in the neutral zone by Tatar. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Takes the feed. Capital City's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Now he takes it over the line. Maintains control of the puck. That save, you gotta be better than that. Slovakia's across the blue line. Pokes it away in his own end. Moves it to Tatar. Shot in front. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Capital City's got the puck in the defensive end. Slovakia's got control of it now from their own end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Here's a shot. And he catches that one with the glove. Slovakia's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Picked up along the boards by Chernak. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all around you that are going to come and close.
Slovakia's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed.
He scores! Off the pipe and bulging it wide.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. This is a goal scorer's goal, James. I mean, that's some sick skill in tight. And how about the patience to pull the goaltender out of the net and just slide it by? That's some silky hands.
Slovakia's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing. Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping ball.
Slovakia's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Gotta love when it feels easy, James. When the power play is working, the puck is moving, there's motion, everything seems directed at the net.
A shot! Oh, what a great glove save on the play! Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And they manage to clear it. And the play continues. Capital City's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. They clear the zone. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Slovakia's got it along the wall. Here's a rocket shot. Scores! There it is on the power play.
The power play has been really efficient tonight, James, and they're really gaining momentum off of it. And often when you're drawing this many penalties, teams start to play different against you.
Playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Rips it and rips it! Oh, what a stop! Ferrari's moving it ahead. Fires it into the offensive zone. Handles the puck. Capital City's crossed the line and on the attack. And he scores!
Well, he's playing with conviction here. He's saying, listen, this play is not going to die on my stick as he shields it while he's getting jostled. I mean, you got to get low, you got to protect, but you can't get bumped off, so you're showing agility as well. Then he makes a play, he gets an apple that leads to the goal.
Capital City's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Takes a moment behind the net. Slovakia's moving it along the wing. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Quick pass to Rosichka. Scores!
This play does not happen without that beautiful pass, James. It's all about reading where the coverage is and knowing exactly how your teammate can skate onto that puck. And when you skate onto it, you have some speed. You can get that shot off the way you want, and he capitalizes perfectly.
Slovakia's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Takes it to the net. Can't get it to go. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Capital City's got a hold of the puck now. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Slovakia's got the puck in their own end. Here they come on the attack. Shot! Oh, what a stop with the paddle! This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Receives the pass.
Slovakia is ahead in this game because of their layered approach, and you can only have a layered approach when you have three lines that are firing, and in particular the third line that is showing some great scoring depth here, producing, and the reason why they're in the lead.
On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering why the calls go on the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Slovakia's got it in the offensive zone. Big time stop with the glove. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Capital City's got it against the boards.